Here are today's biggest moves on the Indian stock market, analyzed straight from the exchange filings by flashfinance.news. 10 stories, ordered by market value from the largest company down, what changed, the key numbers, why it matters, and what to watch. Let's get into it. Story 1. TCPL Packaging. TCPL Pack Q1 PAT jumps 79% to Rs 40 crore, announces Rs 125 crore entry into Li-ion battery films. What changed? TCPL has officially diversified from its core packaging business into the high-growth electric vehicle, EV, and energy storage supply chain through battery separator films. The key numbers. Q1 consolidated revenue, Rs 492.97 crore. Q1 consolidated PAT, Rs 40.01 crore. New business investment, Rs 125 crore. Investment versus net worth, 17.36%. Target commercial production, Q4 FY 2028. Initial capacity, 70 million SQ meters. Why it matters? The entry into the advanced chemistry cell, ACC, battery ecosystem provides a significant new growth lever and potential valuation re-rating, while the sharp reduction in interest costs improves overall financial health. What to watch? Watch for the successful incorporation of the new subsidiary and the execution timeline of the Rs 125 crore capex. Investors should also monitor customer qualification processes with battery cell manufacturers, which is a critical milestone for this high-tech segment. Story 2. Manaxia Steels. Rs 800 crore expansion plan and 249% year-on-year PAT growth in Q1 FY 27. What changed? The company has transitioned from routine operations to a major growth phase with a Rs 800 crore capex plan and delivered a significant quarterly earnings beat. The key numbers. Q1 FY 27 consolidated PAT, Rs 22.65 crore. Total expansion capex, Rs 800 crore. Capex versus market cap, 154.7%. Phase I investment, Rs 375 crore. Phase II investment, Rs 425 crore. Q1 FY 27 EPS, Rs 3.46. Why it matters? The expansion focuses on high-margin value-added products like color-coated and specialty steel, which could structurally improve the company's margin profile, currently 7.7% OPM, and scale. What to watch? Monitor the execution timeline of Phase I and the company's ability to secure special incentives from the West Bengal government. Investors should also track debt levels as the company undertakes a capex significantly larger than its current net worth. Story 3. Kottayark Industries. Rs 173.45 crore biodiesel order win from OMCs represents 52% of TTM revenue. What changed? The company has moved from preliminary letters of intent to a formal consolidated award of contract, AOC, for a substantial biodiesel supply volume. The key numbers. Total allocation value, Rs 173.45 crore. Order versus TTM revenue, 52.4%. Execution period, 92 days. Total tender value, Rs 1,397.72 crore. Previous LOI value, Rs 15.41 crore. Why it matters? This order validates the company's strategy to expand capacity to 1,500 KLD and its ability to win large-scale tenders from national OMCs, which are its primary customers. What to watch? Monitor the conversion of this allocation into formal purchase orders and the company's ability to execute the full volume within the 92-day window. Investors should also watch for margin stability, as the company operates in a tender-based pricing environment with OMCs. Story 4. Vardhaman Polytechs. Rupees 309.55 crore exceptional gain and 757% year-on-year profit growth in Q1 FY27. What changed? The company has successfully settled its major distressed debt with Phoenix Arc, resulting in a massive one-time accounting gain and a restructured capital base. The key numbers. Exceptional gain, Rupees 309.55 crore. Q1 net profit, Rupees 1.63 crore. NCD issuance, Rupees 75 crore. Exceptional gain versus TTM revenue, 70.67%. Land for monetization, 26 acres, 6 canals, 9 malas. Why it matters? This is a critical solvency event for a company with negative net worth and a history of NPA status. It provides a cleaner balance sheet to potentially restart growth and improve credit ratings. What to watch? Investors should monitor the next 2 quarters to see if the reduction in debt leads to a sustained decrease in finance costs and improved operational margins. The progress of the Ludhiana land monetization will be a key liquidity trigger to watch. Story 5. Phonebox Retail. Phonebox clarifies Rs 4.72 crore NAV for Nuam acquisition following NSE valuation queries. What changed? The company provided a formal addendum to its valuation report to address NSE queries regarding valuation methodologies and the use of provisional versus audited financials for the Nuam acquisition. The key numbers. Nuam net asset value, Rs 4.72 crore. Phonebox net asset value, Rs 40.82 crore. Nuam inventory, Rs 39.31 crore. Target NAV versus Phonebox net worth, still 11.5%. Phonebox NAV per share, Rs 39.8. Why it matters? This is a critical regulatory step to complete the 100% acquisition of Nuam. The target's inventory, Rs 39.31 crore, represents a significant expansion of Phonebox's trading assets. What to watch? Investors should monitor the NSE's final, in-principle approval for the preferential issue, as any further regulatory pushback on the valuation ratio could delay the acquisition. Story 6. Energy Development Company. Energy Development Co. reports Rs 2.33 crore Q1 loss, auditors issue adverse conclusion. What changed? The company reported its Q1 FY27 results, which were accompanied by a severe adverse auditor opinion regarding the fairness of the financial statements. The key numbers. Revenue, Q1 FY27 Rs 5.88 crore. Net loss, Q1 FY27 Rs 2.33 crore. Total tax demand, Rs 429.86 crore. Tax demand versus net worth, 511.7%. Unrecovered loans to subsidiaries, Rs 29.29 crore. Why it matters? The auditor's refusal to certify the fairness of the accounts, combined with a tax demand that dwarfs the company's market value and net worth, poses a significant risk to the company's status as a going concern. What to watch? Investors should exercise extreme caution due to the adverse conclusion by auditors and the massive tax liability. Monitor the progress of appeals at the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal, ITAT, and any updates regarding the recoverability of loans to subsidiaries. Story 7. Secure Cloud Technologies. Rs 42 crore asset transfer agreement and 2-year SEBI ban on promoters. What changed? The company formalized a Rs 42 crore share issuance agreement with its subsidiary HCTI and officially acknowledged a 2-year SEBI ban on its promoters. The key numbers. Agreement size, Rs 42 crore. Agreement versus TTM revenue, 70%. Liabilities gap, current rupees 32.51 crore. Promoter ban duration, 2 years. Q1 cash loss, rupees 1.15 crore. Why it matters? The negative net worth and auditors' doubt on going concern status indicate high insolvency risk, while the promoter ban creates significant governance and reputational hurdles for a microcap firm. What to watch? Monitor the company's ability to fund operational expenses over the next 3 quarters, which management has flagged as a critical turnaround window. Investors should also evaluate the impact of the promoter ban on corporate governance and future fundraising capabilities. Story 8. Dharni Sugars and Chemicals. Dharni Sugars reports Rs 79.97 crore Q1 loss, defaults on Rs 334.65 crore restructured debt. What changed? The company's debt restructuring framework, MRA, and government OTS for sugar loans have effectively failed, reinstating over Rs 395 crore in liabilities that were previously under concession. The key numbers. Net loss, Q1 FY27 Rs 7,996.77 lakh. Finance cost, Q1 FY27 Rs 7,054.26 lakh. Unsustainable debt reinstated, Rs 33,465 lakh. Unpaid farmer dues, Rs 36.08 crore. STF OTS amount, cancel Rs 6,111 lakh. Why it matters? The failure of restructuring and the continued non-operational status of manufacturing units suggest a high probability of total equity value erosion and potential liquidation. What to watch? Investors should note that the company is currently under liquidation proceedings and has failed to meet its debt restructuring obligations. The primary focus should be on NCLT updates regarding the resolution or liquidation process. Story 9. Shri Ram Proteins. Rs 17 crore sale of undertaking approved by Shri Ram Proteins Board. What changed? The company has transitioned from seeking survival through preferential issues to proposing a sale of its primary business undertaking. The key numbers. Sale consideration, Rs 17.00 crore. Market cap, Rs 14 crore. Total debt, Rs 37 crore. Sale value versus market cap, 121.4%. Sale value versus total debt, 45.9%. Why it matters? This is a critical event for a company in default. The sale price is higher than the current market value but insufficient to cover total debt, suggesting significant remaining financial risk for equity holders. What to watch? Investors should monitor the postal ballot results and subsequent disclosures regarding the identity of the buyer and the specific plan for debt repayment. The primary concern remains whether the Rs 17 crore proceeds will be sufficient to prevent liquidation given the Rs 37 crore debt burden. Story 10. EMA Partners India. Rs 95 crore acquisition of TAG to scale revenue by 2.2x and enter RPO segment. What changed? EMA Partners has evolved from a specialized executive search firm into a full-stack talent solutions provider by acquiring a business larger than its own standalone revenue base. The key numbers. Acquisition value, Rs 95 crore. Acquisition versus market cap, 54.9%. Combined FY26 revenue, Rs 195 crore. Revenue scale-up factor, 2.2x. Tagged candidate database, 78 main. Tagged annual hires, 24,000 units. Why it matters? The deal provides massive scale and technological leverage through AI-driven RPO services, diversifying revenue streams away from purely cyclical high-end executive search. What to watch? Watch for the first consolidated quarterly results to assess the impact of TAG's margins on the group's overall profitability. EMA standalone PAT margin was 14.08% in FY26. Monitor the execution of cross-selling strategies between EMA's C-suite relationships and TAG's RPO clients. That's today's market wrap. For the full AI analysis of every NSE and BSE filing, visit flashfinance.news. Like and subscribe for daily market updates. Educational analysis, not investment advice.